The following program contains no firearms, no scenes of hunting, no violence, and no cruelty to animals. We do not promote hunting. All guns shown in this program are compressed air by spring, gas piston, or PCP. Does not require a firearms license. The program is aimed to be informative, entertaining, and sportive. Hi viewers, it's yet another review on our channel. You might have seen the trailer which I posted earlier, so you might know which rifle we are going to talk about. It's a GM10 PCP rifle, newly launched in India. Comes to us from Bangalore, made by a company called Gandiva Advanced Research and Equipments. I'm lucky to have this in my hand. I took a little bit of time to make this review. Usually I don't like to post reviews right out of the box, taking the gun right out of the box, start shooting and give an opinion about it. I just want to get in deep with it, know all about the rifle, take the maximum performance out of it, tune the rifle a little bit, and then provide it to you guys. So that's what I have done. I have done my work, taken out the results. So let's get into the review. I'll give you a clean and clear look of the rifle. The rifle weighs around 2.5 to 2.6 kgs with open sights right from the factory. Right now, with the scope, a pair of mounts, a magazine full of lead, a Picatinny rail, a bipod, and the cylinder filled with air, this weighs around 3.6 kgs exactly, which is fairly light for a rifle. And the rifle measures about 38 inches in length from the tip to toe. Starting from the front, this rifle comes with the open sight from the factory. The front sight is a metal one and the rear sight was also metal. The rear sight was adjustable for windage and elevation, was fixed on the 11mm mount, which I had to remove since I had to put a scope on the top. The scope is a Hawk Vantage 4 to 12 by 40 magnification scope, which is crisp and clear, best for target shooting. I love the scope a lot. And this rifle comes with a 18-inch rifle barrel and a 190cc air reservoir, which is made of aluminium so it doesn't rust and reduces the weight of the rifle. And there's a built-in pressure gauge in the front. You can know the amount of air left in your rifle. And this is a spring-loaded dust cap which exposes the filling port of the gun. Like this rifle comes with a supplied in fill pro from the factory, of course. Looking at the stock of the rifle, just look at how shiny, glossy and nice feel it has. I think I can show it. So this is a beechwood stock, but not with the natural wood grain. Has a kind of wood coating to it. Looks really nice. And coming back to the action of the rifle is a bolt action PCPR rifle. This comes with a single shot tray and a magazine. Like the single shot tray works really good, and the magazine is a rotary one with a 10 shot capacity in it. The only thing this rifle lacks is a safety feature. Doesn't come with a safety option inside. However, there's a small internal safety inside, which is when you pull the bolt all the way forward, the trigger doesn't engage, but when the bolt is locked or closed, the rifle is ready to go, which is not so safe with young shooters. I mean, let's take a look at the trigger of the rifle. The rifle is cocked now, so it's a 2-stage adjustable trigger. You can adjust it as per your need. Like, make sure you don't adjust it too light because you might end up screwing up, because the rifle won't cock if you adjust it too light. It comes good from the factory, so you can use it straight away. Now the rifle is loaded, the trigger is ready to go. The trigger is a 2-stage. There's a first stage, definite stop on the second stage. Like actually I can feel the first stage stopping onto the second and then brakes clean. Like there's a first stage, stops on the second stage and brakes clean. Let's show it again. Like there's a first stage, stops on the second and brakes clean. Like I really love the trigger. The 190cc air reservoir, like it can hold up to 80 shots at 15 foot-pounds of energy. And to get the most consistent shots, you can shoot about, like I shoot about 60. Filling up of the gun goes around like this. Open up the dust cap, insert the fill probe, supply from the factory into the fill port. Open up your cylinder or pump the air. This rifle works at 200 bar of pressure. Make sure you don't fill it about 200 bar. Once you have filled, close the air source. Breathe the air between the air source and the gun, and you're done. It's simple as it is. Loading up your magazine is really simple. Just keep a tension on the spring-loaded rotator inside. Drop your pellets one by one, head first inside, and you're good to go. It's simple. So now let's talk about the accuracy and performance of this rifle. At first, this rifle was a bit pellet fuzzy, doesn't suit with the normal pellets which I use. Like I went through a lot of varieties of pellets just to find the right pellet which will suit this rifle, and finally found it. So the first pellet was this principal field target 8.4 grain rounded pellets, and then the G Smith Jumbo 13 grain, which I did not use a lot because like it's a heavy pellet which moves really slow on this rifle. So then the G Smith Hyper Impact, which almost looks like a Barracuda H&N Barracuda pellet. So this was giving good accuracy, and that's the final pellet, the H&N Barracuda itself, 10.5 grains, which was working fantastic in this rifle. All the accuracy test was done at 25 yards at first, and then at 50 yards. Let's start off from the least accurate pellet to the most accurate one as usual. The least accurate pellet out of this four were the principal field target 8.4 grains. It was grouping under an inch for sure, like about 3/4 of an inch, but I was having one or two flyers here and there. And the next accurate pellets was the G Smith Jumbo 13 grain pellets, which was grouping really good under 3/4 of an inch at 25 yards. But this pellet was a heavier one which did not support me for long range shooting. It did not give the velocity to shoot at long ranges because it's a 15 foot-pound gun. So I did not use this much, but this pellet works really well. And we have the G Smith Hyper Impact, which was a second accurate pellet on this rifle. Looks almost like a Barracuda, groups really well. 12.5 inch. I have shot many groups with this in the same size. Like this pellet works really well on this rifle. And then to the important part, the best and accurate pellet for this rifle was the H&N Barracuda 10.5 grains itself, all under one single hole, less than half inch for sure. This one I just pulled that shot because I was recording this, I was on camera shooting the group. I did not want to take a lot of time, so I had to rush up the shots. So still under half an inch, apart from all my excuses. So if you have this rifle, get a tin of H&N Barracudas. It's all about the matter of finding the right pellet for your rifle. These are my 4 suggestions for you guys. Get a tin of these. One of them should be good in your rifle too. And it's always best to try out different varieties of pellets for your rifle. So I just want to push this rifle's limit up to 50 yards. I had a permission in my friend's farm to go over there, take some shots. So I had a very less time over there. I filmed the footages, came over here, just want to share the idea with you guys. If you are planning to take some long range shots with this rifle, make sure you shoot somewhere around 190 bar, between 140 bar, because I found that was the best spot to take long range shots. And now you can see why I didn't take a lot of shooting test at 50 yards. That day was really hot and it was getting hotter and hotter. I was sweating like something, I couldn't withstand the heat. So I had to take the shots, film all the footages and run away home soon as possible. One flyer over there and all the pellets under the same hole. I was about to shoot only 5 shots in this group, but when I shot the pellets landing on the same hole, I just made like 3 or 4 extra shots, I guess, like about 7 or 8 shots in this group. So at 50 yards, this is a really good performance. And at 50 yards, with the scope cam on, I tried hitting these balls, kept at 50. I was able to hit 3 out of 4 shots. The rifle was consistent at 50. You will see the footage of that also. I misestimated the holdover. It should have been a 1 mil dot holdover at 50 yards, but I held only half a dot. So these are my take, my suggestions and my results of this rifle. Still working on this rifle to find the exact sweet spot in tuning. So once it is found, this rifle will perform much better than what it is now. I want to push the limits up to like 75 yards at least. So I'll make a separate video for 50 and 75 yard groups. So this is all about the rifle now. So I do accept it is a lengthy video, but I thought like it's worth sharing all the details about this rifle with you guys, which would be helpful for you. So please share your thoughts and ideas on the comment section, which is very valuable. I used to read all the comments of yours, will reply for yours. So please share your ideas about what kind of videos do you want to see in my channel. So I'll start working on that, which will be helpful for me to make more videos. And if you want to see more of the same kind of videos or more of the videos which I make, please subscribe for my channel and of course click the bell icon so that you get a notification whenever I upload a new video. So thanks for hanging around till now. See you in the next video. Bye bye.